Brownsville was here in the 1700s. We were not Brownsville in those days. We were known as Redstone Old Fort. 1700s, there was farmlands here, there were people living here, Native Americans hunting ground, but it wasn't until 1814 that it became Brownsville. And the first heyday we had during that period was the National Road era. It was 1809 when legislature was passed by Thomas Jefferson to open trade between the East and the West. When people came to Brownsville, of course they couldn't carry all their wares over the mountains in a Conestoga wagon. They were able to purchase merchandise here in Brownsville to go west. That was Brownsville's first heyday. That heyday in Brownsville lasted for almost 50 years. About 1859, the railroad came through the area, and then of course it was much easier to transport goods by rail than it was by land, and Brownsville went into a decline. That decline lasted almost 50 years, but when the coal era came, which we call the industrial era, the town again had that was our highest boom. At that point, population was close to 10,000. Today we're less than 3,000. We again go through a little decline, and that is in the 1950s, late 1950s. When we're after the war with Japanese steel, and there's many, many reasons. Malls have started up, and so Brownsville went into a decline again. Today, our goal is what can we do to bring this town back, not as a coal patch town, not as a westward expansion area, but what can we do for the future? And we do believe we can be diversified into tourism, for one thing, because we have a history here that's extremely rich. And we have a population of people who don't give up.